This is Sangeetha back again, and today I'm going to be making something called Sukha dal. It means, like, it's not wet like a typical dal. And for that I have here, I soaked about a cup of Urad dal and 2 tablespoons of channa dal. I soaked it overnight. Actually, you need not do that. You can just soak it for 2.5 hours. Boiled it till it was just tender. It should not become mushy, so it should be like that, and keep checking it. So that took about 10-12 minutes to boil, and I salted the water that I boiled the dals in, and I've also drained it and kept. And here in my kadai I have about 6 teaspoons of oil, and I'm just going to be doing a very simple tadka or seasoning with cumin seeds, jeera, and I'll be just using a lot of garlic for this dish. Instead, I'll be using the whole onion. Actually, I have to chop the other half. I'm just going to be adding jeera. It's about a teaspoon of jeera, and it has sputtered. Just going to be adding this onion. And in the meantime, I'm going to cut the other half of the onion and saute it till the onions turn translucent. So, the onions have turned translucent, and I'm going to be adding about 4 cloves of garlic, nicely minced. This is a really garlicky dal, so I'm just going to quickly saute it for about 30 seconds here. In the meantime, I'm going to cut the tomatoes. Even though it's a sukha dal, I do add tomatoes, and it's just so that it's not just too dry. So add a couple of tomatoes, and these tomatoes are really small, so I'm adding 2. So you could just add 1, depends on the tomato size. And I also added salt to help the onions cook quicker. I'm going to be adding the tomatoes shortly. The garlic is almost cooked. I typically don't add my garlic at the beginning of the seasoning because I don't want it to burn. Once it burns, it will leave a very bitter taste in your mouth. And I'm going to be adding the tomatoes. I'll add the other tomatoes as well. Tomatoes are almost cooked, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding some red chili powder, less than a half spoon, say between a third and a half teaspoon, that is, and 1 teaspoon of coriander seed powder. And then garam masala, of course. Garam masala, about a third of a spoon of garam masala. And I'm going to cook all of this for about 30 seconds till the masalas and the spices get into the seasoning or the tadka. So there, it's almost done here. There it is. And you really have to drain the dal really well because you want it to be mostly dry, and this entire concoction has to be mostly dry. That's why it's called sukha dal or sukhi dal. So there it is. And I'm going to be adding the dal. And I'll be cooking it for about 4 to 5 minutes further, so that whatever liquid that has remained in this gets evaporated. It will still be a little wet, but it will be mostly dry. So I'm just going to be cooking it further for about close to 5 minutes. It's cooked. That's done. I'm going to be transferring this into my serving dish. and it does become drier when it's sitting at room temperature or when you put it inside the fridge. So that is that. Here, and just garnish it with some cilantro, and sometimes my mom and my mother-in-law, they would actually squeeze a bit of lime juice or lemon juice. My husband does not like it, so I don't do that. And there it is, Sukha dal. And this dal can be served only with rotis or parathas. You cannot have it with rice because it's really dry, and rice is also dry, so you don't want to do that. Just be too dry and you'll not be able to really get it down your throat. Thanks once again for watching the making of Sukha dal. Please like, subscribe, and share. Comment down below what you would like me to make next. Thank you.